Hi guys, I am Dr. Vivaswan Parekh. Welcome back to our channel The Dancing Doctors. For those who don't know me yet, I am an MD pediatrician and have been practicing for more than 7 years in this field. Welcome to my new setup. So I always say keep the child in you alive, and you can see that from my setup, a lot of action figures around me. So we have started a new series on pediatrics, especially meant for new parents. We will cover topics such as nutrition, development, medicines, etc. And we'd also like to cover questions that you want us to answer, for which you can leave us an email on this email ID, and we will try to answer them directly or cover them in future videos. Today's topic is pediatric nutrition from birth till 6 months of age. So let's begin. So when we talk about nutrition in a newborn baby, the first thing that should and it does come to our mind is breast milk. We don't take it very seriously, but breast milk is the best milk. There is no better option to it, frankly. It is freely available, it is free of cost, and it is the most convenient if you ask me. It is sterile, it goes directly from your breast into your child's body. There is no chance of it getting infected from external sources such as your hands, your utensils, the baby bottles, and etc. There are times when in the initial days breast milk can be expressed from your breast into a bottle or into a vati and given to your child, but those are special cases. It's best to give it directly to your child from your breast. What we don't realize is your breast milk is tailored for your baby. If your baby is preterm, small for weight, overweight, or normally a term child, your breast milk is made for your baby compared to mothers, and you will find that the breast milk is very different in composition. Hence, breast milk is indeed the best milk for your baby. It also contains something called as immunoglobulins, which gives immunity to your child from various common illnesses such as viruses and bacteria, and hence when the child is on exclusive breastfeeding, the child is healthiest. So remember, from birth to 6 months of age, breast milk is the only thing that the child needs to have, other than some vitamins such as vitamin D and maybe iron or calcium that is prescribed to your baby by the doctor, by your pediatrician. Before moving on, if you're finding value in this video, please do hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't yet. That just encourages us to do better and make more videos for you. Now let's move on. Next we come to formula milk. Formula milk is an option for babies where either the mother's milk is not enough or is contraindicated because of certain diseases or medications. It is made from cow's milk in most cases, but it is highly modified. Now, the whey to casein protein ratio in the formula milk is more or less similar to that of mother's milk. Hence, it is better tolerated as compared to cow's milk maybe. But still, there are cases where formula milk also is not tolerated by babies, and there we have certain options where there is hydrolyzed protein formulas and so on and so forth. We'll not get into the detail of that. Now in case of formulas, they come in various age-wise formulations. So there is a separate formula for preterm babies or newly born babies till the age of 6 months, then 6 months to 12 months, and beyond 12 months till the age of 2 years. And also there are formulas for children beyond the age of 2 years as well. So that gives a lot of flexibility in terms of nutrition profile in the formula. But the downfall with formula is one, as I already told you, it may not be tolerated well by children, can cause a lot of gas in them, and most importantly it is very expensive, because there are cases where a box of formula can be used up in a day or two as well. So spending say around 600 rupees on a box every 2 to 3 days is sometimes not affordable for a lot of people. Lastly, we come to animal milk. Now if you ask me personally, I will never recommend animal milk to a baby unless and until there is no option left, where either mother's milk is not available or contraindicated as we spoke earlier, or formula is just not affordable by the parents. In that case, well, unfortunately we have to stick to animal milk, and the best option there then remains is cow's milk. It is very cheap and easily available as compared to formula, but it is not ideal for human babies. A cow's milk is made for the calf. If you compare a human baby and a calf, you will notice that the calf is going to grow and gain much more weight in the same amount of time that the human baby is going to grow. The weight to casein ratio in animal milk is inverse as compared to mother's milk, and hence it is not easily tolerated. There is something called as cow's milk protein allergy as well, which is not very common in India, but it is coming up right now. Now, if it is tolerated, there are a lot of nutritional issues with it because the nutritional profile of the cow's milk is very, very different to that of human milk. Hence, if you ask me, first option, definitely breast milk. For whatever reason, second option, formula milk. Last option rather is animal milk. So that covers the types of milk that can be given to a baby. I have exhausted my list. I've given you all the points. Now I want to have a heart-to-heart talk with you, the mother. Okay. Try to understand one thing, especially if you are having your first baby or you've had your first baby. You are as new as the baby. You are a new mother. Have confidence, have patience, give yourself time to understand the baby, give your baby time to understand you. The first 2 to 3 days are going to be difficult where you might not have enough milk. The milk you produce at that time is called as colostrum. It is less in volume but very rich in nutrition for your baby. हम लोग बोलते हैं अमृत. It is elixir for your baby. Do not skip these days. Make sure that the colostrum is going to your baby. Usually by 3rd or 4th day, your breast milk production will increase. Having stress or just thinking too much that, okay, my milk is not enough, what will happen, my baby is not getting enough nutrition, that pressure on your head, that stress on your head and on your body is just going to hamper your milk production. Simple rule, the more the baby drinks from your breast, the more your body is going to produce. It is a simple law of nature. There are going to be 100 opinions from 100 different people that you should give this, you should give that, give honey, give this balkadu and gripe water. Lot of things are available in the market for babies, but almost all of them are not required. If your baby is getting your breast milk, the child needs nothing more, maybe a little bit of vitamin D, because that in general in our country is deficient in the mothers and the babies. Hence, maybe it's required to be supplemented and it has no harm. I can go on and on this topic and it's not going to end. This video is just going to go on and on for an hour. So let me just stop myself here. If you have questions about breastfeeding, please leave a comment below or send us an email. I will make sure that I will reply to each and every comment and email. And if there is some new topic that comes in your mind or new question that comes in your mind, I will get back to you or make a video on that itself. I hope you like this video. Please do hit the like button. Really, it helps us do better. And stay healthy, stay positive. I will see you in the next one. Take care.